Hey, what's up everyone? It's Assad here. Welcome back to the 52 Cards channel. In this video, I'll be giving you a first look at the upcoming Mint 2 playing cards. It's Friday morning as I'm filming this, so the project will be launching on Kickstarter in 2 days, on July 1st. I'm super excited, feeling kind of nervous, but I'm really looking forward to this. And I have a prototype deck here just to give you just kind of a preview at the design of the Mint 2 playing cards. I did create like a fancy trailer video for the project as well, which will be released on the day that the project launches. But for now, I just want to give you kind of a more casual glimpse at what to expect. Okay, so I also want to talk about like some of the main differences between the original launch edition Mint decks and these new Mint 2 decks. So the main most obvious difference is fresh new colors. Okay, so I'll get to this in a second. But with the launch edition Mint, it first began with the black Mint. So this is just a nice dark color scheme for the Mint deck. Then as a stretch goal in that first Kickstarter project, there was the Raspberry Mint, which was just a really beautiful shade of red. And let me show you that. I just want to put them all side by side so you can see what the entire like family will look like together. And then also in that first Kickstarter project, I released a limited edition Black Mint deck. This was a Kickstarter exclusive. It was only available during that 30-day campaign window. Just a really beautiful, extremely luxurious, look at this tuck box. Oof. So nice. It's a really beautiful borderless design, tricolor, that just looks really great. This has become like a really highly collectible item, by the way. If you go on eBay, you'll see people selling them for like $150, $200 per deck, which is insane. But you know, that's just because they were quite rare and only available for that very limited period of time. So this was the original launch edition Mint. So the most obvious difference with the Mint 2 is going to be fresh new flavors. So I'll be originally launching right here with what I'm calling the Blueberry Mint. This is just a really nice, beautiful shade of blue. And then as a stretch goal, I'll be, like, you know, if we raise enough funds during the project, I'll also be releasing what I'm calling Cucumber Mint, just a nice, rich shade of green. And then the Mint 2 will also have another limited edition deck called the Frost Mint. And it's essentially kind of the inverse of the original limited edition deck. It's a borderless design, and just it's going to have a beautiful tuck case, which I'll kind of keep a mystery for now. But this is also going to be only available during the 30-day Kickstarter window. After the Kickstarter project is over, it will no longer be available again. So I expect it to become another highly collectible item. But by the way, these are just prototypes, by the way. You know, the eventual decks will look better. This is just to give you a rough idea. The blue, you know, I'm not really sure how clearly you can see through the camera, but the blue accented lines in this pattern will look a little bit different. It's actually going to use metallic inks, and so it's going to have a little bit of a sheen to it, a little bit of a glimmer, which is going to look really great. I'll actually show you exactly, because I wasn't able to do it with a prototype deck, but these will be printed with a USPC, and I'll show you the exact, this is called a Pantone color booklet, by the way. So when you're designing cards or really designing anything, this is really helpful to nail down the exact colors that you want. I'll show you the exact color that the limited edition metallic inks will be printed with. So the blue accents, it's going to be right here, 8181C. Okay, so it's a bit different from what the prototype looks like. It's going to look great, though, I promise you that. So those are the most obvious differences with the Mint 2, is just fresh new flavors to add to the Mint collection. But now let me talk about some of the other updates and differences with the Mint 2 cards. I'll kind of put these away for now and just focus on Mint 2. So the other thing, let me just, I'll just focus on just the Blueberry Mint. So another difference, when it comes to the back design, actually let me pull out one of these cards. You'll notice that with the new Mint 2 decks, the design pattern has been expanded a little bit by about 25%. So you'll notice that the logos are now bigger. Okay, and the reason for this is twofold. One is that I just think it's a cleaner look. I noticed that sometimes on camera and at a distance, the original mint decks, the design pattern can look a little bit cluttered and a little bit unclear, just because they're kind of small, those logos. But by making it bigger, I just feel like it's a cleaner look, and especially on camera, I think it's going to look quite a bit better. Okay, the secondary improvement with that, or the secondary reason for that, is because it makes the mint marking system that much easier to read. You know, one of the pieces of feedback that I received from the original launch edition mint decks was that some people had a difficult time reading the markings in the marking system. I have really good eyes, so I never really had an issue with that, but understandably some people did. So by enlarging the mint pattern, you know, it's going to be quite a bit easier now to read those markings for those who were unable to before. Okay, so that's another really nice update to the Mint 2 playing cards. Let me have some notes here. Let me just make sure I don't forget anything. Okay, so another difference is going to be a refined cardstock. Okay, so with the original Mint decks, the Black Mint was printed on a Casino Grade B stock. The Raspberry Mint was printed on a crushed bicycle stock. Both of the decks felt great. You know, those of you who felt them will attest to that. With the Mint 2, I'm going to be doing kind of a merger between the two. So it's going to be a crushed Casino Grade B stock. And I think it's going to handle even better than the original Mint decks, which is saying a lot. But it's going to be a great feeling deck, and just a nice balance between flexibility, its softness, and having that nice snap that we all love in playing cards. Okay, so there's going to be an update to the cardstock. And then as far as packaging goes, I love the original Mint deck packaging. It was beautiful. It was printed on nice, luxurious paper stock, foil, embossing, inner foil. So the packaging probably won't see that much of a difference at all. There might be some minor changes, but I want the entire Mint collection to look good, you know, together. So I want to have some consistency in the packaging. So you can expect the blueberry and the cucumber Mint tuck boxes to look, you know, similar, just, you know, in the appropriate color schemes, but all the decks will look great together in the collection. Okay, and let's see if there's anything else I missed that I wanted to talk about. I think that gives you a pretty good idea. There will be some minor updates to the face designs, nothing too serious, just some minor changes here and there. We don't really need to get into that too much right now. There is, I forgot to mention, with regards to the Mint marking system, there's a massive improvement, update to it, which I won't talk about now. I'm going to make a whole separate video talking all about the Mint marking system. But this is a really innovative feature with the Mint marking system that has now been added to the Mint 2 decks. I don't think it's ever been done before with a marked deck in the past. I've never seen a marked deck that has this feature before. I'm really excited about it. It's quite innovative, and I'm sure a lot of you will love it and benefit from it. So you can look forward to more details on that improvement as well. Okay, so this project will be launching at 9 a.m. Pacific time on this upcoming Sunday, July 1st. Okay, so mark your calendars. There will be a really amazing early bird deal for people who support the project on day one within the first 24 hours of the project launching. If you back the project, it's gonna be a great deal for you. So more details about what exactly that early bird deal is will be revealed soon enough. So you can look forward to that. But if you do plan on supporting this Kickstarter project, it's definitely in your best interest to try to support it on day one. And the other reason I'm doing that is because, I'll give you a little Kickstarter secret. Day one matters a lot. You know, how well the project does on day one, in many ways kind of sets the tone for the rest of the campaign. And so having a really strong day one is extremely important, and that's what I'm trying to make happen here. So if you like the Mint playing cards, if you want to support the channel, if you want to get the cards, please do consider backing the Kickstarter project, 9 a.m. July 1st. Mark your calendars, and I hope to see you on Kickstarter. That's all for now. There'll be more information and more updates regarding the Mint 2 playing cards coming out soon, so you can look forward to that. But for now, take care, and I hope you have a lovely day. Peace.